4th of July 2025 at Six Flags Great America. It's going to be a busy day. The system is a lot more efficient than when I was here on opening day. I believe that was April 20th, so even though the line went all the way out, kind of looped around, made it up here within about 2 minutes. We are in very quick, very speedy compared to opening day. So whatever kinks there was, and there's a lot of people here. I mean, you can see all the people coming in. It is raining. Hopefully that will stop. And some of the rides, you can see they're in operation. So get head over there, say hi to Marvin the Martian, and get in line. My second time here this year. I came here for 2 reasons. One, to check out how it is on the 4th. I didn't know it was going to be kind of a rainy start. Hopefully that will die down. But there's a new ride here, and I'm dying to get on it. Wile E. Coyote is dying to catch up to the Roadrunner. I actually usually go left when I walk in. I'm going through Hometown Square towards the Wizard, towards the new ride, the Wrath of Rakshasa. Welcome to Six Flags on 4th of July. They had fireworks last night. There's going to be fireworks tonight, and then I believe fireworks tomorrow. So if you're planning on a visit, I think the park opens, the hours are 10:30 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. I'm not sure if the Wizard is open now that the Wrath has been completely opened. It's all set. The Demon right across from it was closed, so we'll see if the Demon is in operation. Here's the Wizard. So they leave you hanging up there. Wow, that looks so smooth. That is wild. I mean, it's just how they had this whole closed off during construction. Now it's open up, and it's just like you're walking underneath the ride. It's crazy how the planning goes when they put something this huge basically in the middle of the park. So the entrance for Wrath right over here, you can't get through. So if you're like the American Eagle is running, if you were going to go over to the Demon, you would have to go around through the Southwest Territory. So this has all been blocked off now, with quite the line. And I'm afraid that they're only going to run one at a time. That's the whole thing with Six Flags, is it's cheap to get a season pass. They almost push you to get that flash pass because of this, because you're going to be waiting for a very long time. But the unloading, the loading, the coaster going through the entire track, and then the next group of 12, 16 people get on. When I stand corrected, the Demon, you just walk far enough down to the entrance of Wrath. The Demon is right here, and then the entrance, they're over here to the side. All right, people are going in. First group. A team member did inform me the Demon has been in operation this summer, so once they completed construction of the Wrath of Rakshasa, so trying to get used to saying that, they opened the Demon. Took a little bit longer to officially have this open, but I mean, look at how tight all the coasters are over here. I mean, there's basically 3 coasters right here. I do recommend getting here very early. If you want to get on this ride, if there's a ride that you haven't been on yet and it takes a long time to load, similar like Superman, get here an hour before the park opens. The park opens at 10:30. Get here at 9:30. Get up to the ticket check-in and head right over and stand in another line until they open up. Otherwise, it's gonna take a while for the loading, the unloading. You can get the flash pass too, and then that's the thing, is you're standing in line and you're kind of competing with everybody with the flash pass, but eventually everyone's gonna have the flash pass, so it's just kind of get here early. This is the first coaster of the day with people on it.
Can I pause this?
Heading into the Southwest Territory. We'll see what the wait time is. The Viper for Raging Bull. I think these boats are still... Yeah, you just kind of scan your credit card. So I parked at Daffy Duck 24. So I'm just kind of paying my homage to Daffy over here. What a great shot of the American Eagle. You know, the Raging Bull, the wait times should be pretty moderate. Everybody went to the Wrath, so I'm gonna get in line for Raging Bull. I have not done this yet this year. That's another thing, is the days of coming to a Six Flags park and getting all the coasters done, accomplished. I mean, if you get here at open, stay till close, possibly. But if you're here for a few hours, you get here right away, it's a good time to just jump on something that usually is like an hour to 75-minute wait. This attraction will cease operation at 9:30 p.m. for fireworks. The entrance for this attraction may close anytime after 8 p.m. So just kind of throwing that out there for if you're here late for the fireworks. And there is absolutely no line jumping. So Frogger would not be able to just jump around. So you can't line jump. I think I'm going to sit in the front. Our two coasters going. Small group ahead of me.
Thank you for challenging Raging Bull and enjoy the rest of your day here at Great America.
And when those numbers come down and throw your 200-foot ball back to the ground.
This is by far my favorite ride here. Like, it is unbelievable. I don't know if I've ever sat in front. Possibly, basically a walk-in, walk-on, getting in the front. So very cool, and a lot quicker to loading and unloading. When we were up there, I could see, I could see the Wrath, and actually they're hanging right there. It's taken a while to get riders on and off there, so definitely something you're gonna have to wait a long time for. Current wait times for the Wrath of Rakshasa, 60 minutes, which always tends to be just a little bit longer. Batman, basically a walk-on. Did see that the Demon was in operation. Probably another walk. Look at Goliath, 5 minutes. So good time to 10:58. Good time to be at the park early and get on everything else, and then just kind of saving Wrath for the end. Unless you want to wait, unless you want to get there and get that out of the way, and then kind of play the waiting game on everything else. But it's kind of a horse apiece. Get on some rides or come here for one. I think the perks of having a season pass is not having to feel, excuse me, thank you, not having to feel that you have to accomplish everything in one day. You can always come back. Again, I'm about 15 minutes out from this park. So little by little, last year I accomplished getting on everything throughout the duration of my pass. Just kind of little by little, and just kind of taking it easy. The days of me like trying to get like 30 coasters in a day are over. An updated map of Great America, having last year's new ride, Sky Striker. Here's, oh, there's Flash Vertical Velocity. There's Wrath. So yeah, they have everything new, up to dated on the park map. Proud partner of Coca-Cola. I think the best part about the Demon is being able to walk underneath this when it finishes the ride, and then standing right here, get that shot of the spiral. Like, This is Great America to me. You see American Eagle in the distance, and then the spiral of the Demon. It's just not the same without having this ride here. I think it's from 1976, might be 76, 79. It's an old ride. Along with the Eagle. One of the original here. Very cool. And then you got another ride right up here. It's just crazy. Just standing like in the center. One of the busiest spots at the park. Look at how wide that track is. It's pretty quick. You got in motion here, and then the loading and unloading. So there are 2 coasters, which is good. I want to say that on opening day there was 1 coaster, like especially like on Superman, like that took some time. But this is, since I've been standing here, okay, you have the Demon over here. It's been pretty quick. So you know that 60 minutes might be true. So you have the kind of the side to sides over here, and then you cross at some point, get up over here at the loading station, and then yeah, you're on the ride. Some of the merch here. You have the old school Six Flags t-shirt and the X-Flight hat. Like Six Flags had a special grad night. Some Halloween shirts. One of my favorite, the serial killer. Halloween just right around the corner. Actually be here before you know it. This is crazy. In July, already talking about Halloween and Christmas. So kind of a, maybe is that a Harley Quinn kind of reference there in the bat signal? Supergirl shirt. Okay, some new DC, Star Labs, hats, kind of the waffle type shirt, the Wayne Industries. Here's some new Wonder Woman merch, the hats, the sweatshirts. Classic Joker, love it. Absolutely love this render of the Joker. Nothing on the back, with a nice tie-dye white too. On a very rare Six Flags Looney Tunes. You don't see a lot of Looney Tunes in the park. $4.99. And a hidden Bugs Bunny. Hold on, Doc. Employees only. There's just not enough Looney Tunes at Six Flags anymore. Remember back in the 90s, this was like the spot to be. Like American Eagle had like that whole closed area. Like there was so much happening. Now it's just walk right up to the ride. There's Sky Striker. Yeah, this was different. It's like the arcades were over here. It's just now like during Fright Fest, they put up some of the scare zones, some of the haunted houses, the mazes. Yeah, this area, I can see them kind of doing something different in the future. Also, gotta watch out for these puddles. When I was walking in, I stepped right into a puddle, so my left foot is drenched. It's been drenched before I even scanned my pass to get in. I have not been on Goliath yet this year. I'm gonna see what the wait time is. I also like to get on the train. You know, the train station's right over here. So yeah, just see if it's kind of a walk-on. It's about 5 minutes last time I looked. You head to the barber shop at County Fair, ask for Wild Root. The recommendation for the barber is gonna stop at the Goliath arcade, just kind of check in to see if there's anything different. And the last time we were here, the claw machines, the Guitar Hero, Aliens Armageddon. There's the Class of '81, nice retro game in here. Super Bikes 2 and the Star Wars Battle Pod. Wait, look at the Air Hockey Pac-Man. Okay, this is new. Well, it's new to me. I've never, maybe it's been in here the whole time, I've never noticed it. Never seen one. This is the general seating for Goliath. And then get locked in here. I'd sit on here, but it's totally wet. It has stopped raining. The sun is out, but yeah, still water is present. It's all fun and games here. Okay, so total walk-on with Goliath. So this is, I don't know if it's because it's the 4th of July, if it's early, but it's a good time to just jump in here. There are things that defy physics on this. I forgot, maybe I only went on this one time. I went with Kelly, and this was the first ride we did. And I think we both looked at each other when we got off like, what the heck did we just get on? It is, I can't even explain it. There's just the craziest things. This is a rush. What was amazing? Raging Bull, Goliath. I mean, it's hard if you can see the track straight ahead. Like you're going one way. It's just, you can see how like crazy the track looks. Like think of Mount Everest. How like the track is like exploded. Like that's how this looks. It's so crazy. This is where Iron Wolf was. The standing roller coaster was. I was never really a fan of it. But yeah, you come down extremely steep. I think this was steeper than Raging Bull, and then just you can see this track. Like it's just barely hanging there. Like this is a wood track, and the fact that you're going upside down, you're twisting upside down. It is wild. You come up, and that's nothing. Like right over here, how it just kind of turns like that. I wish I could have like strapped a cam to my head. Like it was nuts. Definitely for thrill seekers. No doubt about it. Some pictures you can purchase when you get off the ride. Look at some nice coffee mug. Another bug sighting. Now I was told, now there are numerous Looney Tunes characters throughout the park, but I was told Hometown Square will have the most. Maybe that's where most of the character meet and greet is. So hopefully we'll see bugs. I was informed from a season pass holder that went on the ride at the same time as me as on Goliath, that she says get in line for Wrath now, otherwise as it gets closer to fireworks it's really gonna extend longer. So it was posting an hour minute wait. I told her, you know, being a season pass holder myself, I'm gonna come back, and the next time I'm gonna get here an hour earlier than I did today, just so when I come in, I'm gonna go right to this ride and make it like a mission for me to check out Wrath. There's Elma Fudd. So you see the Six Flags theme, and you just gotta search for it. Into Batman, gonna enter the DC universe. Maybe I'll hop on Batman. We'll see what the wait is. Actually, pretty moderate day. Like just walk through basically 3/4 of the park. Not a lot of line. I mean, everyone's going to Wrath, obviously. And I'm sure people traveling on the 4th, but I can't remember last year. I'd have to watch the video I posted a year ago on the 4th of July. I can't remember if it was busier, if it was just like this, but very moderate day. Something to kind of pass on that 4th of July at Six Flags, you might run into one of those situations where you'll get onto a lot of rides. Batman is just coming out of the bushes, the shadows. Yeah, we'll hop on. I do recommend though that if you go on Batman, I get a little queasy, so I'm gonna sit in the front. So being kind of a light crowd, I'm just gonna wait the extra bit, get in the front instead of looking at someone's back, because with all the twists, it's just easier on my stomach, my equilibrium, that I'm in the front row. But yeah, here's what they did to the Batmobile. Test chair since 92. It's been here since 1992. Like, look at this. Like, I was in 6th grade. This is the same everything. All right, now last year we saw each other. I think it was on the 4th of July.
The 4th of July, I was here last year, and he was same spot.
You Do you remember if the crowds were like as low as today? It doesn't seem like a lot of long waits today. Kind of walk-ons. Well, happy 4th of July. And she recognized me from last year. That's cool, right on Batman. Too bad of a wait here, just leading up to what they love the people, so I'm just gonna wait in line for the front row. For the other row, you go to the left, but if you want the front row, you gotta wait in this one alongside the cave. And it is definitely, look at that quad, it's definitely worth the wait. There's absolutely no like single rider line, so like right here, it's just kind of a waste. Like there's open seats in most of the rows, but especially in the front, they really should. They want you to get the flash pass, but they really should get a single rider line. One of the best theming at the park. It's incredible with the fog machine. Just going into the back cave, that is awesome. Like. You wait in line, you get on here, you are in the back cave. I love this ride. It's wild though. I have to sit in the front. And I was talking to the couple that sat next to me that if I don't sit in the front, I get a little queasy just staring at somebody's back. So definitely recommend that sit in the front, worth the wait, and get everything you can out of it. Shot of the Batmobile. They've modified it. They've done a little bit different to it over the years, but it's still the Batmobile. There's so many different renders of the Batmobile. This is Six Flags render. And the Joker's not laughing on Independence Day. It is down. It is not in operation. So, never been on this ride. I don't know if I'm meant to go on the Joker. We have a crew out here kind of looking over things. Maybe they're making the call. They might be deciding to turn the Joker on me. Ever have that when you go to a theme park and you see the same like group of people like throughout the day, like every ride you go on, like that? There's always like early in the park, for some reason you spot somebody and then you keep seeing them throughout the day. That's exactly what's happening today. It's crazy. It's like it always happens. Yeah, you just gotta look for him. There he is. We saw you walking in. This is my favorite one. You see some of the posters as you're walking into Hometown Square over here. I love this. Back when Batman Returns was very, the Penguin, kind of get that theming there. That's gonna do it for today. 4th of July, Six Flags Great America. And the train is in operation. I want to thank everybody for watching. Happy Independence Day, happy 4th of July. We'll see you guys next time. Mission accomplished, got my picture taken. There he is. That is awesome. When they have the AC on in here, I was worried about that. I was hoping that the air would be on here. I did not. Not done this since opening day a year ago. So I'm gonna sit right here. Let's get a look at the park and Skytrek Tower.
Okay.
Welcome to Skytrek Tower, the tallest freestanding structure in all of Lake County. As we embark on our ride, we ask that you remain seated with your hands and feet away from the windows. The cabin you are sitting in will carry you to the top of this 330-foot tower, providing spectacular views of the surrounding area. On a very clear day, you might be able to see the Chicago skyline. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the bird's eye view from the tallest ride at Great America. We are thrilled to provide a season of endless excitement with several festivals that start in June and continue through October. These festivals will have fun, food, fireworks, and fright.
Look at the parking lot, not too full. So usually I'd go in the overflow over here, but I parked. You can see that little tower right there. It's right there. Daffy Duck 24.
Looking out over the America, you can see wow, this park is a thrill seeker's paradise. Across the skyline, you'll see our 16
Gurney Mills all the way over there.
With such an incredible collection of thrill rides, Great America is proud to offer more than 20 million rides each season. Great America is home to 3 children's areas geared towards thrill seekers in training. You'll find Camp Cartoon in Yukon Territory, Kids-Opolis in County Fair, and Hometown Park in Woodhouse Square.
How can they do the Great American Beach? I don't think they do that anymore.
He's
going to his spiel.
The Wizard was many people's first roller coaster ride, which still holds a special place. The roller coaster was modeled after the classic Cyclone at Coney Island. It rocked in the corners of Viper as it twists you around its many hills and lateral G's. Viper's got the drops. Now flip on over to the Joker. On this thrilling adventure, you soar outside the track in winged cars, facing other riders as you travel up a 90-degree lift, 120 feet in the air. You'll somersault along, dropping down 2 free-fall raindrops and experience at least 6 weightless head-over-heel flips.
There's the Chicago
As
skyline.
you soar along 130-degree swings of the towering pendulum, nearly roll upside down. As you swing back down Skytrack Tower, please remain seated until the cabin is brought to a full and complete stop. At that time, please exit the cabin through the doors.
Final shot, I promise. It's hard to leave. It's hard to stop with all this going on. Happy 4th of July.
Everybody else.